I'm going to do similarly to what Keck did and touch the painting.
So you hear the sounds of like children laughing, the woman's giggling and having a good time. The man is smiling, and you can almost feel like the sun from a nice, beautiful day. Well, in the background, you hear the sounds of footsteps moving rapidly. And welcome back. Where we left off, the group actually managed to do very well and pass over my traps and just, ruin my fun for the evening, It's just horrible experience for the DM. Horrible experience. But they managed to make their way to the town of Jordan. And when they get to the hill overlooking the town, they look down upon this sprawling little metropolis. Buildings and nice cobblestone rows go through the entire city, and in the very center of the city is this almost like monument-like temple with a very unique pillar stretching up towards the sky in reverence of their god. So now, because you guys still have all day, pretty much, it's 1 o'clock, where would you like to go into the city from? So to describe the outlook, this city is down like in a little valley. You have full range, basically from all the way at that corner, all the way around of where you can enter the city without issue. Or you can just, full balls it and come in from the actual like entrance to the city up there.
So, you think you can make some horse stables? And we could park these guys and go check out the town? No? We could just tie them off. We just need to hide them. No?
Too much work.
Funny enough, there actually are some stables on the outside of the city.
Can we kill them, eat them, and then resurrect the poop later?
No. Nobody here casts spells.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, right? I just went off on how many I got.
I mean, like, resurrection spells.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
We'd have to find a priest.
Can I? How good of a look can I get into the city? How much can I see? How much can I make out?
All of it.
So I can see that.
No.
The front and the back will be obvious. Let's go in from
Can
the
I see
side.
it?
You can roll a fucking nat 20, but the answer is no.
No.
That's
So same thing I told you
21.
before. The town, completely devoid of people. You don't even hear anything. Bonfires, burned out, symbols above doors.
Do we recognize the symbols? I know you, that eye. Do I understand the meaning of that?
It was around our shed. That's about it.
No.
I say.
What's going on here? It's all different. Should we just go up and knock on the front door?
Let's take the horses to the stable over there, or the horse.
Horse.
To the
There
stable,
were 3, now there's 1.
So we'll come in over here.
and then we'll kind of like sneak our way in from narrow points.
I go ahead and put that on that building.
Okay, that's fine.
And then horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then put your guys. Damn, right there.
Why do I feel like where we come into the city now is going to be important later?
Because he's giving us a choice.
Because, yeah, I gave you a fucking choice.
No, I mean like
You know
a
something
specific
wrong's gonna
location, like
happen.
something's going to follow us in.
Oh.
I get
Who
that
knows?
feeling.
But I will
needs to
say
be
this,
marked.
because you've already made your decision, I'm not going to let you go back on it.
No.
You do have to fucking come back for this horse, and you decide the farthest fucking place away from every part of the town to come back for the horse. So,
What, the stables? That's like the obvious choice to put a horse.
it is. I'm so glad you said that, Billy. I mean, 'cause
Good.
that's exactly what I thought when I put it there.
I'm glad too.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
So, you guys come in. You're in the very almost center of the town. Looking at your ways in both ways, you are now on what would be considered the market street. So right in front of you, you have stalls set up. It's kind of like in this big, like almost circular area. You have these really nice houses set up on the outsides of it. What are y'all doing?
You can go check out some of the stalls. Any wares left?
I'm
There
grabbing
is
Ansley.
not. So you can see from here that whereas like a festival will be held and people are selling their wares, the stall shape is set up, but the goods are not there. And then obviously the people aren't there either.
Ansley starts to fly or run away. I immediately yoink him. Just
Hey,
since-
I'm just gonna go check out the stalls, man. There may be something cool's left in there. All right. Guess you're a little more wise than I am on these things.
I'm just holding my axe because I don't like towns anymore.
Fair!
Look a little
Yeah,
nervous
no.
there, Uncle.
Yeah, no, having been enslaved before and been through here and like all the different settlements and all that and been like, so far I've never really liked anybody here. It's no different. I'm going to be treating this place like a hostile environment.
All right, so you guys are free to do what you like. To your left is the outskirts of the city. So you still have some like nice houses to the left. To the right, you have the giant, like almost monument tower. And the best way I can describe it from like a visual standpoint is the temple that Daenerys was in for like half the damn season of Game of Thrones, like the really nice pyramid-like temple. That's what that is basically on a much smaller scale with a giant like beacon at the top of it.
I'm gonna do some FBI open up and go look in some houses.
Specifically choose the house, because it does matter.
This one.
Okay, so go ahead and move your guy over there.
I'm keeping an eye on that tower.
So
Why, nothing ominous there?
Uncle Mountain has chosen to look over that house. Where is Inslee and Keck going to be while Uncle Mountain does that?
Grabbing Ansley and following Mountain. I do not intend to split the party. Not in a giant town with a big ominous tower that Matt made.
Matt proudly fucking made it. I'll tell you what, I am shit at drawing, so actually drawing this to make it sense is just like a fucking Sanskrit in this journal back here.
You made fun of my notes.
Yes, because you don't know where anything is. I know where everything is, I just can't draw.
I'm going
Please
to check
open
the
up.
door.
Bang, bang, bang. No response. And just so you know, it's just like your standard wooden door. It is locked. Do what you
It's the
will.
barbarian way.
Yeah, if you want to make an attack.
Here's Johnny.
Oh.
Yes.
Roll for damage. I'll say anything over 10 will break the door.
7.
So I'll say that's still a pretty nice gash. So like basically like here's Johnny. You smash your axe into the door, and as you're like wrenching it out, it's like breaking apart pieces of the door. And when you rip it open, you can now look inside the house, but it is dark.
I have dark vision.
So go ahead and roll for perception still.
That is 7 plus 7, 14.
I'll say it's good enough. So when you look inside, the house is in this pristine, almost brand new like state. Not a single dust or crumb of anything on the floor. The furniture is meticulously placed, and overall it looks like something out of a lord's house that has servants cleaning all hours of the day. But the furniture doesn't look expensive. It looks very common, but it is just perfect.
Swing 2. Probably 13.
Yeah, you only need a 10 to hit.
And then that's 9 damage. So just,
Smash the door straight open.
Now this pristine house has a broken door.
Now it's Christine House's broken door. And obviously some of the wooden splinters go onto the floor.
Not so pristine now.
I start walking in slowly and scanning the area.
So looking around, it looks to be just a very nice commoner's house. But you see no people, no trace of any people even being here. And when you actually get, because I imagine you're gonna like investigate and look around, there is no food.
Oh,
There is no water.
I was gonna ask.
There is like almost nothing of value in the house outside of the furniture, almost as if to keep up appearances, and that's it.
Great, we entered North Korea.
And if you were to look around the full house, because the layout's like when you walk in, there's your living room, kitchen, whatever. You go into the back room, there's like a bedroom back there, and it's just, again, all pristine, but nothing of real value.
Where do they go poop?
There's a bathroom.
Is there a bathtub?
Yeah.
Sweet! Decanter of endless water for filling it up. Now I'm going to take a bath.
Okay, well, Inslee's going to be doing that for the next 20 minutes. What would the rest of you like to do?
Let him take a bath because that's probably going to keep him out of trouble for a while.
That's fine. He says it's going to take 20 minutes to do that, but what are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I know.
You going to
I'm
sit
gonna
there
let
and
him
watch
take a
him
bath.
bathe you?
I'm going to let him
weirdo?
take a bath and stand
I'm going
outside
to
the
be
door.
druid crafting, making pretty flowers come up, and like petals are entering the
I'm
water.
going to leave the building and go across to that other building.
I am going to... Are there windows?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
So, because you're going right across to that one, right? And if you were to go to the front of the house, there is a window looking towards that house where you would be able to see Uncle Mountain. But you would not be able to see Inslee because he's like the ass end of the house. So it's like you take your pick. You can either watch Inslee or you can watch Uncle Mountain.
I am going to... Is it just one window or is there...
Like something out of a storybook, it's actually like two windows and a door, like kind of like perfect proportions.
Okay, I just so long as I know Inslee can only get up the front.
So the room he's in back there with the bed and like the bathroom, there is a window back there.
I'll be
gonna
looking
stand
out the
it-
window while I'm in the bath. Do I see anything?
I'm gonna...
Well, the back of the house actually leads like out to like the field and then like the hill above. So yes,
Oh,
you do
okay.
see like the nice field and the hill.
Ah, it's not so bad here.
I trust Mountain more than I trust Inslee. If Mountain gets into trouble, he can yell, and he's strong enough to take care of himself long enough for me to get over there.
All right. Is it a similar looking house or is it a different building?
It's double wide, so it's like two houses smashed together, but it has one door.
Okay. Is there windows?
Yes.
Okay. Can I bust down a window this time?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Window's so much easier to bust down the fucking door,
Okay.
and then 5 damage to break it.
I didn't even have to
That's
roll.
above his minimum. or
Smash.
below his minimum.
Just go.
Which it should be. I mean, because like
It's a window.
If I
yeah.
took an axe to a window, like I'm getting in 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
common we could do that all day long.
100%.
Just use the axe to clean it up a little bit so I don't get cut on the glass.
At each
step on
window
through.
spout a word. Here is Johnny.
Yeah, so entering in the house, it's much the same. This house is nicer, so you have double the furniture, double the rooms, but it's all the same.
All the same commoner stuff.
Meticulously placed commoner items that have no real value.
Just gonna climb out back through the window. Should be like,
I will let you do either an investigation or perception in the room before you leave, though.
okay. Let's do a perception. 18.
Yeah, that's actually very good. So as you're looking around, you're kind of just like, oh, ain't too much of anything here. And then as you're walking around one of the tables, you look down to this handmade frame, and inside the frame is this almost horrendous picture of these group of angry villagers holding like pitchforks and fire, and they have strapped this beast to a piece of wood, and they are currently stabbing into him with wooden stakes. And it is just like this vibrant, like almost like you're there watching it, image painted into this little photo thing.
I'm gonna go up and touch it to look at it better.
Yes, I mean, you pick it up and it's just like a really nice like wooden frame that you would like give someone as a gift. You pick it up and it's almost, the colors are so vibrant, you can almost like reach out and touch the blood that's coming from the beast as it's stabbed.
Has someone signed it?
No.
So it's an
So it is an unsigned painting, but it's only the size of like
I'm gonna take it with me and show it to
Okay.
friends.
There's nothing else remarkable in the house.
Found this weird painting.
Hey, don't look at me naked. I'm just
Bruh.
kidding. I ain't got no joke.
If you're taking like an actual ass shower, like you're 20 minutes out, so you're about 10 minutes left, so you can show him coming back in.
Weird ass painting I found. From the painting, is it of this town?
You cannot tell the way that it's like the painting's being rendered. All you see is like a hill, an assload of people running after something with like pitchforks and fire, and some kind of like standstill altar freaking cross in the background with him being nailed to it. And from the perspective, you cannot tell if it's a town or just like a field.
Okay.
I would like to roll a religion check to see what's going on.
Yes.
That is a 16.
Those are not bad, no? So,
Good dice.
this is no real, like, specific religion. It's just, in times of old, you do know from just common knowledge that they used to burn any creature that had beast-like features.
So we're in Bloodborne.
Sure.
Holding it with my two main hands, taking a smaller hand, I want to try touching the image itself.
And you actually feel like the blood come off of the painting from where the beast was being stabbed, and you can feel it getting on your hand.
It's just the blood, though. It's not like I enter into the picture or anything.
Whenever you touch the picture, you can hear it. You can hear the riot going on with the people screaming, "Burn the heretic! Burn him!" And you can hear the beast just like screaming out in pain. And as you're looking more closely at the faces, these people are just like smiling and as happy as they could possibly be. They're ramming these stakes. And it's almost like you hear them stabbing the wood into this beast's flesh.
Around this time, I'm just going to get out of the bath and start pumping my gear back on. Oh, yeah. My wings ain't been this clean in days.
So Inslee comes back into the front room, and what would you like to tell him about the painting?
I'm not really sure I want to tell him anything.
What you guys doing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Just hanging out.
We found a painting.
Whoa.
It's spooky. That's about it.
Yeah. There's a bed back there. We can all jump on it and nobody's going to stop us.
They wouldn't stop you normally.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do normally
They stop you?
me. Yeah. And I'm not even that big. They don't stop you? One
Not
jump
me.
and it's done.
Yeah. We normally slept on like stone beds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it'd be
different
fine.
rules growing up. I got you.
I want to telepathically, or try to telepathically communicate with Beast in the picture. Is that possible?
No.
Didn't think so. But I was curious. Since I could hear them, I wondered if I could interact back. But the blood came off of the picture onto my hand.
Your hand.
You're
real.
nuts.
It's real.
Yeah, I mean,
I take the painting and put it in my backpack for safekeeping.
It starts smearing blood in the back.
But hey, for real, okay, you weren't like hearing my brain while I was bathing, right? That was kind of private time again. We need to shut that off when.
as you're looking into Inslee's mind, you just see these horrendous things, far worse than the painting could ever hope to be. This just orgy of bodies smashing against each other. It's just, oh God. But the smell is the worst part, by far.
Yes, yeah, definitely the smell.
There's a reason why Inslee wants to be so clean, because he's very dirty in the middle of that.
You all right there anyway? You look a little funny.
I'm like, I just shake my head.
Did you try to like communicate with him in his natural
yeah,
language?
I was trying
You
my
hear
best.
the most vile slur that you've heard in so long.
I fully understand. He's just an idiot and doesn't know what he's
when
saying.
It's just like, he
And
just
I'm like-
throws out the sound, and it's just like,
I just like telepathically communicate with him. I'm like, don't ever say that again.
What'd I say?
You don't want to know.
But he
I
asked.
want to know even more.
You really don't.
I'm gonna go to the house while they're talking. Just go over to that house that's in the corner.
I'm a follow. Making sure Inslee comes with.
Yeah, I'll tag along.
repeat the process.
I'm gonna bash in the window.
I let you have your fun. You got a bath.
Yes,
Smash.
through the window.
Alright,
Same stuff.
a mirror image of the first house, down to the last detail, even the bathroom in the back.
Another bat.
Okay, when you say mirror image, is the water that Inslee put in the bathtub there?
Yes.
Wait, shouldn't the door be gone then? Shouldn't the door have
You
been
guys
gone?
didn't ask for the door.
Oh, I went through the window.
You went through the window.
Is the door gone?
The door looks like it has been smashed in violently by some beast of a creature.
I go back to the first house. Is the window gone?
The window is gone.
Do I see him if he goes back to the first house?
No, you do not see him.
It's just the state of the house is exactly
The
as.
same.
I'm gonna scream back at him, like, "Hey, move something!"
Go in and grab a chair and move it to a different corner.
When you set it down, even though Inslee's so attentively watching, it's almost like he blinks and then the chair's in a different location. But he never physically sees the chair move. It just like is somewhere else.
I'm gonna concentrate really hard. Cack, it worked! It worked! The chair's in a different spot.
I get back and I'm like,
I know, because I told you, right? You got that?
Yep.
I won't mention the chair's in a different spot because I assume he knows.
Well, he's the one that moved it. Yeah.
I'm the one who moved it, but I don't know that he told me, but I'm playing along like I got
I'm
it.
100% convinced that the telepathy works 24/7,
Both ways.
Both ways.
both ways, all the time.
All right. So what are you guys doing now?
I'm going across the street to the to that other house.
That house looks kind of fucked up from the front. It's missing a door and it's got two broken windows.
2 broken windows.
Two broken windows.
But I only broke 1 window.
You've broken 2 windows.
I've broken 2
And a
windows
door.
total. And a door.
Interesting.
And on the inside it looks the same.
Immaculate. But the chair is in a different spot. It's just off in some random corner where it shouldn't be. Odd.
Is
It's the same chair you moved, yes.
is the bathtub full?
Bathtub is full. Smells like Inslee.
Okay. Uncle Mountain's starting to freak out a little bit. Just internally.
Inslee is not.
Oh crap! I look back at the tower. Is there anything going on in the tower?
Roll. Yeah, I'll let you roll perception.
Oh god, that is a +7 from 9.
It's a tower.
It's a nice looking tower.
I'm gonna go next door to the bigger building.
It's a bigger building. The outside of it, man, it's a little disrepaired, you know. Broken door, broken windows.
A little fucked up still.
But as you like looked inside, the chair is where it would normally be. The bathtub isn't full of water.
But the outside is still fucked up.
The outside is still fucked up.
I'm gonna look around in here, since this place is obviously different.
So I'll go ahead and do investigation.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's a 3 + 7, 10.
Not bad.
I'll
not
say
good.
after a little bit of looking around, because the house is a lot bigger, you find another painting on a table. And this one is of a man and a woman hugging each other under a tree with 3 little children kind of just running around in the background.
Oh, isn't that precious?
I'm gonna do similarly to what Keck did and touch the painting.
So you hear the sounds of like children laughing, the woman's giggling and having a good time, the man is smiling, and you can almost feel like the sun from a nice, beautiful day. But in the background, you hear the sounds of footsteps moving rapidly. That's it.
All right, into the backpack it goes.
And this is something for DMs. Obviously, there is an order to these fucking paintings, and the people just went whatever house they want to decide first. Well, what can you do, people? I assumed bigger house, and they would go around, but...
Never assume we'll do anything.
That's fair. That's fair. I thought I knew you fuckers better, but I don't know.
If you've found 2 paintings so far,
Yes. So
I
you
want to
guys
go
have
to
searched...
everywhere else and try to find other paintings.
Well, you
And
guys have
those
searched
buildings-
5 places, and you found 2 paintings. So.
Oh, okay.
Did we search the stables?
You did not search the stables. You kind of just like left the horse there, but I'll fast track it. There's nothing of any remote value in there.
Okay.
Good.
There's hay for the horse to eat, of course, but no.
That's probably been set up.
Yeah, it was just like stables.
All right.
Go to
I'm
the
gonna-
big spooky
All right, into
temple.
town.
I'll jog over to them and be like, okay, I found another painting. It's of like a married couple and kids.
Oh, well, that one's pleasant.
But whenever I poke it, I hear loud footsteps coming. Like they're getting closer to them. You want to try it?
More kids? Yeah, mostly kids' laughter and stuff. Nothing fishy.
Yeah,
there.
but if you listen at like the end,
At the end, you do hear the sounds of like a lot of footsteps running rapidly.
Sporting event.
I mean, I think they kind of correlate with each other, like the 2 paintings.
They don't look like each other at all. I mean, they got the same properties, but
So they do not look like each other at all. It looks like they're almost painted by 2 different people.
I mean, they're like similar in like magic.
yeah,
So
magic maybe.
that's yes. And
Yeah, that's about
the
it.
frame that they're on and like those style is all the same, but the actual painting, besides the nature of it, one looks like it was painted by like a gruesome like horror artist, and the other one looks like it was painted by like, almost like a realist.
Right, other end of town. How do we get over to the other end of town?
So you notice, like, as you start walking through, there is almost this, like, tunnel that leads through the monument. But as you all arrive, make this easy. Go ahead and pull that, like, back.
What?
The building. Go ahead and just move it back this way.
What, this one?
Yeah. The other way. So you guys are going to be... where is that longer fucking...
I don't know where the big one's at. I think.
So about like right here will do just fine. So you guys have searched around the town, and I assume the mic is picking up my voice as I'm kind of far away from it, but
Yeah, it's still getting you.
so you guys, as you're starting to make your way towards the town, you hear a voice coming from up top, and he looks down at you. Welcome. So nice to have visitors in the morning of our Lord. Welcome to the town of Jordan. How are you doing this fine, beautiful day?
Not
Pretty
bad.
good. You're one of the first nice people I've met in a while.
Oh, that warms my heart to hear.
Well, good. It warms my heart to meet another friendly soul.
Yes, good. Hey, would you like to play a game?
No.
Oh, but why not? We have such fun with these games
Yeah.
in
nah.
Jordan.
Games never work out for me around here.
Oh, but I have to insist.
You have to?
Yes.
Oh, come on. We can just talk like rational people.
What would you like to talk about if we're not playing a game?
I was wanting to see if you would be interested in joining my new order of recreating the Cillian court. we're looking for new members. You could sign up today for limited time offer, and then I'll cast minor illusion and, pull up this little contract. Woof.
What a neat little trick. But I like my painting better. And he, does this, and, you see this, quill and paper form. And he very quickly draws this colorful image of this, monstrous creature with an eye for a tail. And he's like, isn't it so beautiful? It's so lifelike. And then he kind of just, drops it. And you see it, floating down like a piece of paper. And when it hits the ground right in front of the tunnel, that comes to life. And it comes out and just, roars at you.
Oh, man, I thought you were cool. Turns out just another sarcastic asshole.
We could do this in the sport of our lord.
Who's our lord?
Why, the magnificent Faust, of course.
Oh, Faust. Yeah, he's cool.
And you would remember him, because now you've run into, counting this guy, you've run into 3 of his minions. So the 2 people that asked you to play the game before at the tunnel, and then this guy.
Yeah, we were speaking with some of your other guys. We're looking to actually negotiate a contract between your lord and us.
Very interesting.
How do you think we got over here?
Well, I know the 2 at the gate, they like their games almost too much, because they shouldn't have allowed you to pass, but I can understand that total domination is a boring sport. So, just like they did, I will give you a chance at glory.
Great, these guys got all kinds of good stuff they could give you.
Dude, come on.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, but you see, materialistic value is of the devil. We would never harbor such lust for wealth. Our Lord gives us what we need, but games of chance, now those get the heart pounding.
Okay, well, just don't forget, this kind of ignorant, and I'm just saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Whose enemy? What the fuck are you talking about? Whose enemy are the enemy of the friend here?
The enemy of my enemy. Are these guys from the Abyss?
No. Faust is a demon servant.
Yeah, the demon. And
That's not the Abyss. That's the Hells.
Yeah. But the Abyss is also encroaching on everything, which are 2 opposing forces, because one's destroying the universe and one is trying to dominate
the Abyss has not been mentioned
plane.
this whole time, so...
Huh?
The Abyss has not been mentioned this entire time.
Well, they know about it, but in the conversations you've had, you would not be led to believe that they are enemies. It hasn't been said that.
It's obviously
infer,
the destruction of the planes is obviously an enemy to anybody that exists upon it.
So I will let you roll for persuasion then, Billy.
I am very persuasive. Oh. Hopefully that one does better. Ooh, 18, 22.
So that's a 17 plus 7 for 24.
Oh.
So he's like, an interesting, and who told you of this enemy of ours?
Well, we've ran into it a couple times here and there, and it may or may not have destroyed my entire realm.
Ah, yes. Quite wonderful to hear that we no longer have to deal with the Lords of the Fae. They were quite troublesome. They didn't enjoy games.
Yeah, but now you're going to have to deal with the Lord of the not-existence, so...
Does he enjoy games?
No, he likes to destroy them.
I see.
I know, no more games. No more fun.
Heartrending.
Emptiness.
But that's why we must enjoy them now!
All right, let's get around!
So do you verbally agree to take part in the games?
No. That's not what I meant. No, wait, no. All right, I did say that, so I technically did verbally agree, but then I'm like backtracking.
You did.
Well, you can't backtrack after you. And then he looks over at you two. Do you verbally agree for the games?
What game are we playing?
And you just see him just like in this cheesy like 1930s like game host, just like.
Why would you say it like that?
So.
What game are we playing that assumes that you're gonna join?
That's actually true.
It is.
Because he's like super semantic. So now he doesn't answer your question, but he looks at you now because he technically has two players now, and you are kind of just like.
He already joined. I need to join in to protect him. So axe in hand, I'm just like.
Oh. Oh, I don't. How do I decide? I look over at you for
fucking moral support.
any like suggestion.
I just look over at you and just like a disconcerted sigh. Basically, it's like we kind of have to now that Inslee's in it.
I do love that so
Sorry, I
much.
got
You
a
walked
big mouth.
right into that, Bill. That was just so
You
fucking
did.
good. That was so good, man.
I nod and then take some steps back. I nod, yes, I'm playing, but I'm taking a couple steps back.
It needs to be verbal.
Say it in your language.
Say it in your language.
Oh, God. Oh.
And he understands it perfectly as you agreeing to the game. And he claps his hand, and you see this like almost dark ooze pour out around him. And he looks around the town, and you start to see buildings getting like moved and displaced. And he's like, "The games will be glorious!" And that's where we're gonna end it off. And we'll come back next time to see how well they do at the games. Bye.
Not at all.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.